If you're planning to head out of town, if you plan on staying at a hotel anytime soon, we always want to help you get the best deals no matter what you're doing. So this morning, we're going to help you get the best deal and the best room the next time you book.
A man who has no reservations about spilling those hotel secrets is with us now, travel editor Peter Greenberg. Peter, good morning. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was excellent.
Good.
Did not stay in a hotel, though.
Excellent. Good to hear it. Well, if you are staying in a hotel, if we're making reservations whenever, calling is generally the best idea?
Well, yes, but it's who you call that makes the difference. If you call that 800 number, the toll-free number to make the reservation, that's the worst mistake you could make because you're going to a clearinghouse that has no flexibility or latitude on rate. You're only going to get the rate they want to give you. They cannot negotiate. So the call is free. You just spent more money for the room.
So it's not really worth it. So when you do call the local number for the hotel, it's also really important who you speak with, not just the general reservations person.
Right. If you call the local hotel number, which I recommend that you do, and you ask to speak to reservations, you know what they're going to do? They're going to reroute you right back to that 800 number. You need to ask to speak to one of two people, either the director of sales or the MOD. That stands for the manager on duty. Those are the two people who have the best knowledge of what their inventory is. And if a wedding just canceled the night before and they have 60 rooms to unload, that won't show up on the 800 number.
Can you get anything done online?
Well, yes, you can, but once again, there's a myth there that all the available inventory is online, and what's even worse than that is hotels will actually advertise, you cannot get a better rate than you can get on our website. That is absolutely false, because you go right back to that conversation with the general manager or the director of sales, because they don't want to lose that room.
So what do you do in that conversation? How do you negotiate the best possible rate when you have them on the phone?
Well, it's more than just the rate. That's the key. Hotels want to be competitive on rate. You want them to be as competitive on value. So it's not just the rate. You can negotiate the rate based on saying, I'm coming to your city for the first time, I want to stay with you, what's the best rate you can give me, and you can negotiate that on the phone, but don't stop there. Now you ask for the value-added extras. Can my kids stay free? Can my kids eat free? Will you throw in free parking? If you don't ask, you don't get. It's not advertised, but they understand from day one that an unsold hotel room is revenue they'll never recoup once the sun rises. Believe it or not, I was staying at a hotel recently where I rented a car, so I asked if they'd throw in the free parking. They said yes. It was only when I was checking out that I found out they were charging $42 a night for parking. Ooh. So for that three-night stay, I saved more than $120.
$42 a night for parking. We've talked about this before, and I always find it fascinating, your recommendations on where you should stay inside the hotel in terms of floor level.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I mean, as you know, I'm also a volunteer fireman. I understand the problem here. Very few fire departments can effectively fight a fire above the 8th floor. So why would you want a room at the top? If you have a room at the top with a view, you'll have a wonderful view of the fire department being unable to reach you. So my suggestion is floors.
Jeez,
did you like
Peter.
that? Well,
this is going to be a great stay.
I'm here to help. You stay between floors 2 and 8. Not the first floor because you don't want anybody breaking in, and not above the 8th floor. You'll be fine.
You're clearly making a calculation here. The chances are the hotel's not going to start on fire.
Let's forget
you
the
want
fire
a nice view.
Wait, let's forget the fire issue. If you're on the top floor, right, you're on a local all the way down. You're going to cost yourself 8 minutes just to get out.
Or you're walking if they should have elevators.
Exactly.
So that's important, but also you say we should ask about where the construction is. We should just always assume that a hotel's under construction?
Right. Before you ever get your room keys, say, could you tell me how close my room is to the construction? Because every hotel is in a recycling situation. They're either closing off a floor or a wing. And if you don't ask that question, you will be handed the keys to the jackhammer suite.
Lastly, when you get there, when you go to pick up those keys, hopefully not to the jackhammer suite, what do you ask before you actually take the key and accept the room?
Okay, other than that question, two questions. How close is my room to the ballroom? Because if you're over the ballroom at 2 o'clock in the morning, that's when they throw out all the wine bottles. They will wake you up. And number 3, ask where the booster pumps are.
Booster pump.
What is a booster
That's right.
pump?
No hotel can effectively put consistent water pressure on every floor, so on different floors they put booster pumps. You ask where the booster pumps are, you get a room on that floor. When you turn your faucet on in your shower, it is a fire hose. That's the water pressure you want. Aren't you glad I stopped
saving the best for last? I love that one.
No booster pumps?
No, you want booster pumps.
Oh, you want booster pumps, but you don't want jackhammer suites.
Or,
nothing gets by you.
Or above the 8th floor.
My wife says.
Okay.
Thank you, Peter. Appreciate it.